Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Svetlana. And again, I want to thank all of you for your beautiful comments and your beautiful response. It makes me so happy when you're making the dishes that I show you and you're posting anywhere, YouTube, Facebook, it doesn't matter. It makes me feel very, very happy. So thank you very, very much. And today I want to show you something very interesting that I made it one time before. I come across a recipe. If I like it, I make it, and then I want to show it to you guys. It's something that we're gonna do in an oven bag. It's gonna be a dinner that's gonna require oven bag, a tray, and the greatest thing about this dinner is gonna be that we're not even gonna need to wash a dish because the bag is gonna keep everything inside. And this is meat and a lot of vegetables and potatoes. It's gonna be like a big stew, but it's not a stew. I don't even know how to call it. I mean, you're gonna see it. It's lamb with vegetables and potato with all different herbs, and it tastes absolutely delicious. So, I want to tell you something. In ShopRite, I found meat. I found lamb. It's a lamb chop. It's a shoulder. And this meat is the best for this type of stew because this meat has bones inside, but also a lot of meat. And when the meat next to the bone, it's always tasty and juicy. So what we need for that is this kind of a lamb ribs, call it, I don't know. And yeah, I cannot cook a little bit, so I have a lot of everything. You guys don't need that much, maybe. So you adjust. For this recipe, you need whatever you have in your refrigerator. Of course, potato and lamb. And then you have tomatoes, you put tomatoes. You have, and onions. I'm sorry, onions very important because onions gonna give you that juice, that flavor. The meat gonna get all incorporated with the onion, and it's gonna be delicious. But of course, tomato is gonna be great, and I have peppers. I did not make it with this. Last time I made it just with the onion, tomato, and peppers, but I wanna add eggplant and zucchini. Let's see how it's gonna go. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. Yes, and we're gonna need cumin powder, around 7-8 cloves of garlic. We're gonna need coriander powder. We're gonna need smoked paprika, oil, olive oil or vegetable oil, and salt and pepper. So let's start. In the beginning, we need to marinate our meat. To marinate our meat, we're gonna need onion, meat, garlic, salt, pepper, and the spices. So I'm gonna marinate the meat until I'm gonna cut the rest of my vegetables. But of course, ideally, if you could marinate it and leave it overnight in your refrigerator, it would be great, but it doesn't have to. The greatest thing about this dish, usually when I make stew or anything with meat, I fry it first. I sear it first. This time, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna mix everything up, put it in this bag, and into the oven. And 2.5 to 3 hours, I'm not gonna do anything. The oven's gonna do a job. I'm just gonna be hanging out and doing something else. Then we're gonna have the most delicious dinner. So let's begin getting our meat ready. So this meat has like 2 big bones. So all I do, I cut it in the middle, but it doesn't matter what kind of meat you get. I like meat with bones because it gives so much flavor. Bones give a lot of flavor, and usually meat is much more tender next to the bone. This lamb shoulder is amazing from ShopRite. If you find something else, different type of meat, I mean, it's okay. You could do it with any type of meat. I just like this particular dish with lamb. So we cut the meat and we put it in a big dish because it's gonna be a lot. And then I'll show you how we cut onion and how we prep everything together. So our meat is cut to pieces like this, and the big pieces like big ribs. So now on the same board, without cleaning, we're cutting our onion. It doesn't matter how you cut the onion. It could be big chopped pieces or small pieces. It really doesn't matter. All you do, you cut it and that's it. You put it inside this bowl. So we cut our meat with our onion, and to that we're gonna just get crushed garlic. I think I have a lot of meat, so let me see how I'm gonna do. I have around 6 pounds of meat. For 6 pounds of meat, I had 3 pretty big onions. And again, I'm gonna list all the ingredients in the description with a little arrow right under the video. So you could click on that and you're gonna be able to read how much of everything I use. So how many I have here? 5, 6. And we're gonna add all our herbs and spices. 7. Oops! And I think I'm gonna do 8. A little more. I love garlic. Lamb loves garlic too. And our dish gonna love garlic because it's gonna be delicious. Okay, like 10 cloves of garlic I'm gonna use. Okay, to that we're gonna add, I have grounded coriander. And again, I usually don't measure, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me. I think around 1 tablespoon of coriander. Okay, here we go. Around 1 tablespoon of cumin. And around 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. Listen, a little more spice is not gonna hurt because we have a lot, and yeah, it's gonna be fine. And salt to taste. I don't know, I kind of feel it how much to put, but you guys, everybody have different tastes, so you gotta kind of figure out how much salt you need for that. And pepper to taste. Pepper also gonna taste great with this. And olive oil, or any oil. We're just adding oil on top to marinate. That's it, just this much. Okay, what we're gonna need to do now, we need to try to squeeze as much as onion, the juice from the onion, to the meat. Besides that, we're gonna mix everything. You guys probably not gonna have this much. It's gonna be easier for you because I have a lot. I don't know why I'm cooking so much. I have only 4 people in my house, but I just like to cook a lot. It's just kind of the crazy thing that I have. Okay, so you're squeezing that onion so meat could get all the juice. Even though I'm not gonna marinate it for a long time, it's just gonna marinate for 10 minutes until 15 minutes until I'm gonna slice my potato and my vegetables. And that's it. And again, you wanna marinate it at night and cook it the next day. It could stay in your refrigerator probably up to 24 hours. It'll be fine. Or on the table for like 3 hours. So I think it's mixed enough. And we let it sit for the time we have. Like this. And your hands are gonna look like that. So, excuse me. Okay, so for our vegetables, I have a bag of Yukon Gold potato. I love this potato, and I was so mad. I bought a bag and saw 2 big potatoes on top, and the whole bag had these little tiny potatoes that I had to peel. And we don't need them. We're still gonna slice it. So yes, I was mad. And we have as much as you want tomatoes. I have 4 peppers, different peppers. I have 1 eggplant, 1 zucchini. Guys, you don't have zucchini, eggplant, you have carrots, use carrots. Whatever vegetables you have in your refrigerator that they're getting bad, for example, you need to use them, you could throw them in there. So now we cut our potato. This small potato, I'm just gonna cut in half. That's it. We need, oops, what? It got stuck. We need just pieces like that. So then the big potato, I'm gonna have to cut like 4 pieces. And we just cut our potatoes. And by the way, if for some reason you don't like cumin, you don't like that spice, lamb goes very, very good with rosemary and lemon juice. So you could change your spices. You could make this whole thing with rosemary and lemon juice and just salt and pepper. It really doesn't matter, but I love this combination with lamb. It's to my taste. Feels great. So it's up to you. Literally, you change up the spices and the whole dish tastes completely different. So one time you could make it like that, and then the other time you could change your spices. and it's gonna be completely different taste, and your guests gonna think that you made completely different dish. So we're just slicing our potatoes, we're slicing everything, all the vegetables. It doesn't matter the size. Just cut them, because all this gonna melt basically, and potato just gonna be very soft, juicy, and delicious. So by the way, guys, we need to preheat our oven to 450 degrees for the first like 20 minutes, and then it's gonna be for another 2.5 hours on 360 degrees. So preheat your oven while you're slicing your vegetables. Preheat your oven to 450 and continue slicing your vegetables. Peppers, we just cut big chunks like this. No small pieces, just big pieces like that. Zucchini, we cut also like this, because it's all basically, it's gonna melt. It's just gonna give all this juice to our meat and to our potato, and it's gonna be a little bit like soft pieces of zucchini and eggplant. Actually, I never made it with eggplant before, but I don't think how it could hurt a dish. I'm sure it's gonna be very good. So we just got everything. Oh, I'm gonna need a bigger plate. I don't know who I'm making so much food for. I just like to cook. I wish I could invite everybody for dinner. That would be awesome. But my house is not big enough, so. Okay, tomatoes. Again, we slice tomatoes. However you want. You want big pieces? Slice like just in half. You want just more slice? Whatever you want. You could slice it. This dish, you could do whatever you want. You could add any vegetables you want. You could slice them however you want. Just the only time consuming is to slice everything, put it in the oven, and forget about it for like 3 hours. That's it. You don't need to mix it. You don't need to do anything. And especially this is great after you clean your house and you don't want to fry anything and you need to make like a big dinner if you have guests coming over. And this is gonna feed like probably 10 people, I think. Yeah, so my kid's gonna have to eat a lot. So guys, I don't know, I think I overdid a little bit with my ingredients. I don't know how many people I'm cooking. I had to use 2 plates to fit in all my vegetables and potatoes. So to that I'm gonna add, oh god, about, let me see, about half a teaspoon each, like a teaspoon of smoked paprika to all these ingredients, like a tablespoon of salt. But salt, you could salt your vegetables and you could try it actually later. So a little bit of black pepper. Everything to taste. Vegetables, not meat. Meat you cannot try, even though I do sometimes a little bit of onion just for the spices. But you could mix up your vegetables with salt, pepper, and paprika and just taste it. If it tastes good, and olive oil at the end. So now we add everything and we just need to mix everything up. Okay, now this time I'm using my glove and we just mix everything. We mix everything and then I'll try it. Good, because I don't want to over-salt it and I don't want to under-salt it, because under-salted food tastes very bland. So you kind of need to try it. So mix everything very well, and this is the least, I mean, this is the rest of the job that we're gonna do, because now we're gonna transfer it in the bag and forget about it. This potato gave me so much hard time. I'm already tired just from cutting this small, peeling this small potatoes. Okay, so everything is mixed. So now we take our bag and inside, oops, we have like a little string that we're gonna tighten it. So we open the bag. We don't need to cut it. Usually like when you make a turkey, you cut it a few pieces on the top. This, you don't need to cut anything. You just open your bag. Make sure it's large bag if you're cooking that much. So you just put all your vegetables inside. Oh, this is heavy. Inside the bag. Oops. Let it mix. Let it Let it mix. Yeah, I have a lot. Wow, I didn't expect to be that much. Okay, you lay it flat. And now we're gonna put our meat on top of our vegetables. So the juices from the onion gonna melt on top of our potato and everything gonna marry together, and it's gonna taste absolutely delicious. Okay, I'm all covered in everything. Okay, just put the meat on the top. Just like that. Guys, my humongous tray is full of meat and it's not even much room to tie it up my back. I didn't expect it. I guess I got too much. Yes, but we still have room to tighten. So as long as you have room to tighten, you'll be good. So you see all these vegetables with the meat on the top, with the onion on the top, everything together. This is probably for like 20 people. So yeah, if you have a big party and you don't want to cook so many different things, you could definitely use the, ow, I cannot close it. It's okay, we'll do it. I could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. And again, okay, please forgive me. It's my nails. Okay, you put it inside and you just pull it. That's it, done. It's closed. And that's it. That's it. And this whole beauty that weighs, I don't even know, 20 pounds I think, goes inside the oven that preheated to 450 for about 20 minutes. Then we turn it to 360 and we'll let it stay there, I think for like 2-3 hours. I have a lot. It's also depending on how much you have. So we're gonna be together. We're gonna monitor our meat with our vegetables. And at the end, when it's ready, I'm gonna show you and tell you how long it took for this much. And we'll try it. Okay, my friends, it's been around 3 hours. And this is what we get. Now, I'm gonna cut it. And, ooh, it's still hot. And show you what's inside. Oof, still hot. Okay, look at this beauty. It smells absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna plate it and show you how beautiful is that. And of course, I'm gonna try it for you, so you could see how much I'm enjoying it. Guys, now we're gonna transfer everything, and you see how much broth we got. Our potato it's delicious, it's soft, and all the zucchini and tomatoes and pepper, everything like gave such an amazing taste, and the combination with lamb is divine. I'm gonna plate everything. And look at our meat. It's literally coming off the bone. So I'm gonna transfer everything to a plate. I'm gonna try to make it nice for you, but I'm not really good in plating nice. So I'm gonna try my best. This is the best I could have done, but I think it looks very pretty. And now I have chopped cilantro that I'm just gonna put on top. And this is how it's going to look. Okay guys, are you with me? This is so good. My kids, while we're doing it, they ate a little bit, and they just, I need to give it back to them because they just want to eat it because it's so delicious. Like delicious, oh my god, meat is falling off the bone. All these flavors, tomatoes and potato and peppers and everything. It's still so hot. Still so hot. Whoa. This is so delicious, but you could burn your tongue, so you gotta be careful. Bobby wants a little bit, So guys, thank you so much for watching me. This is really delicious recipe and very, very easy to make, and especially when your house is clean and you don't want to do the frying, so you get your kitchen dirty. You just put everything in a bag, put it in the oven, forget about it for 3 hours, and then you have this beauty. It's delicious. I wanted to share it with you. I'm making it only my second time, and this is like number one. I'm probably gonna make it every time for the parties, because I always have parties and I always like to surprise my friends with new food. This is delicious. So please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos, and leave me some comments, tell me what you think about this recipe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.